everyone, welcome back to FOOTBALLBREHZ, a platform where we discuss, debate and banter. My name is DOS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us, we have Chelsea fan Kadus, we have Spurs fan Ben, we have poor Liverpool fan Isha, and new this week on the show, we have Arsenal fan Kieran. Welcome Kieran.
Yes.
So, thanks for having me.
Finally, a real Arsenal fan.
Oh, that's deep. That is deep indeed. Kemal's going to be coming for you next week.
I'm joking.
Before we start, guys, can you make sure you subscribe, you like, you follow all of our pages? That's FOOTBALLBREHZ on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you. So make sure you follow those pages so that you can keep updated on all the content that we'll be releasing. So let's start. So we've just had a madness of, crazy games happening over a short amount of time. 2 game week games that were happening. And some teams came out good out of that. Other teams didn't come out so well. So before we go to the teams that didn't come out so well, let's start first with our new guest on the show, Kieran. Kieran must be happy right now because Arsenal, you won 3-0. It was a convincing 3-0 victory against Newcastle.
Aubameyang actually scored.
Yeah, Aubameyang scored as well. And it was a clean sheet, which was important also to mention. That's 5 clean sheets in a row now, which is very, very good. So you're coming up against Southampton, which is going to be a big test for you guys. But before we even go to the Southampton game, how do you feel about the Newcastle game? Because it must be a good feeling right now for you, seeing the positivity coming out of the club.
Yeah, it's really good. I think the main thing is we've actually been working hard for the past couple of months now, but luck hasn't been on our side. And finally, we have our attackers which are stepping up to the table because that's what our main issue was before. The defense wasn't too bad, but the attackers were just so poor, man. And now it's a different story. The young guns are coming in. We've got a creative midfielder with Ainsley Smith-Rowe, with Smith-Rowe coming and doing his thing. That's what we needed, man.
For real. And also you got Partey back, which is massive. Partey coming back is massive. He makes a huge difference in your midfield.
So new signing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's see
let's hope he stays fit.
I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be alright. It will be alright.
Let's hope we don't walk off the pitch again.
That was good to remember that. So let's go. So you're happy from the previous game. Let's go to the Southampton game. This is going to be a bigger test. Southampton are not an easy game or easy team to play. They've got, they've just beaten Liverpool as well a couple of weeks ago. Or was it a week ago or something like that with that beautiful goal from Ings?
Was it 1-0?
It was 1-0 that they beat them. Yeah, clean sheet.
Sounds familiar.
So how do you feel, Kieran, going into that game? Because yes, you're on form right now, but Southampton are going to pose a threat.
I think we're more informed than Southampton. I think that's what it is. Are we talking about the FA Cup game or the league game? Because they played them 2 times.
Oh, it's the league, yeah.
Oh, this is Premier League only, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Premier League. Okay, sorry, I'm new to this. You know how it is, man. But yeah, in terms of, cool. I think Premier League wise, I think we should have them. I think form wise, we're doing better than them. Our attackers are finally doing their business. Southampton, they've kind of gone off the ball. At one point, they were top of the league. Where are they now? Maybe 7th or something like that?
Well, you knew they weren't going to last.
It was always going to happen, though.
Yeah. So you're saying your attackers are better than Liverpool attackers, yeah? Right now?
Jeez.
That's what the stats are saying, not me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Jeez, man, they went back to Liverpool. Okay, so Kieran, where do you think you guys have to be strong in that game, in your team, for the game to be won? Midfield, is it your defense that has to stay solid? Because Gabriel still hasn't been brought back into the midfield, but he's fit now, isn't he?
Gabriel, you mean in defense?
In defense, sorry. He's fit now, isn't he? So,
he had COVID and he's recovered. So I think he was actually on the bench on our last game. So he'll more than likely start, if not on the weekend, our next game against Southampton in the league. But I think more than anything, I think we need to control the midfield. If you control the midfield, it's going to show up our defense and also it's going to provide some attacking stability going forward as well.
Quick question though. Do you think, because you've got a game this weekend in the cup, do you think you're going to do some rotations come the league game? or do you think you're gonna have a similar lineup that you've had at Newcastle?
I think we're going to rotate because the beauty of it is we're actually playing them 2 times in a row. So I think when we play them on Saturday, we're going to play like a slightly weaker side, and then we're going to go for it more in the league. That's what I believe. And I think we'll also take advantage of the fact that we can have 5 subs. So the fact that we've got a big team, and we've got people that we can bring off the bench to do stuff. I think we're going to utilize that.
Do you feel confident going into that game?
Have to be, man. They're working hard. They're getting the results. They're finally scoring. What more can you ask for? And clean sheets.
Do you feel confident though? That's the question.
Just a quick,
not the players. Do you feel confident going into that game?
Yeah, I'm confident. I wouldn't usually say, but I'm confident now.
Are you sure?
I'm confident.
Right.
I'm confident.
Wilcott are gonna want revenge. First
All right.
of all. Second, Southampton normally play like a 3 up top. And if you're most of the time when you guys are very creative, it's because of your fullbacks pushing forward, and that will leave you vulnerable for the counter. So,
but the defense has been good though.
Yeah,
so.
it's been solid. And like I said before, I think if we can control it in the midfield, if we play maybe like Partey and Xhaka, I think they will help out defense quite a lot because I know Xhaka he usually slots into defense when need be.
I definitely feel like Southampton will score first. It's how Arsenal react after that. I definitely feel like Southampton will back first.
I don't know. We'll see. Arsenal have been good defensively. I don't know. I can see why you would say that, but we'll see. What are you saying, Kadus?
I just want to just say, obviously, FA Cup and the league, those are 2 trophies that Arteta should be taking seriously, right? Because he won the FA Cup last season.
For sure.
So you're saying he's going to field a weaker team, which makes sense the logical way. But Southampton aren't a slump team. They're not a team that you can just field a weak side on and everything will be hunky dory. You know what I mean?
But a weekend team could be, Aubameyang gets benched, but then Lacazette starts, and or maybe they would bring in Willock, and that usually doesn't
Eddie
start.
or something.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's fine. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is just don't disrespect
I get
Southampton.
you.
No, it's
for real.
no disrespect, but you know what it's
Because Southampton, I don't think Southampton will play a weaker team in the cup game.
No.
They'll
They'll go
I don't
for
think
it.
they can't
They'll
afford
go
to.
for it. Yeah,
They can't afford to. They're gonna have to play. I think when they play Shrewsbury, they played a weaker side, but against us, they're gonna have to go for it
They'll
more.
go
And I
for
think
it.
that's gonna work in our favour more. Where we've got a bigger squad,
Do you care if you're losing the cup game?
Yeah, you want to win every game.
Of course. You have to.
We're not.
No
we're not
matter, all of us, I think Liverpool may be the only ones that can maybe have a leeway here, but all of us in our teams, we have to go for it in the cup. Like, there's no excuse to say, like, United are
What do you
top
mean
right
Liverpool
now.
don't get a leeway?
But okay,
No, just because-
Let me,
Just because Liverpool have won trophies recently, and if they don't win a trophy this season, it's not like Man United or Chelsea or Spurs.
No. Let's look.
Okay, let's wait.
Come back to
All right,
that.
let's
We'll
wait.
come back
Let's
to
wait.
that. Don't you worry.
On
We'll
that
come back
note,
to that.
okay. On that note, let's move to you, actually, Kadus, since the energy was coming from your side. Thank you, Kieran. Let's move to
Thank you, feel
Kadus.
good.
Chelsea got outplayed by Leicester 2-0. Outplayed. It wasn't even a competition.
Listen,
like Leicester controlled that
It was
game.
a great
bro.
game. It was a great
Let me
game.
jump
90
in.
minutes.
Let me
90
jump in.
minutes.
How
Let me
you
jump in.
Go on.
Let me jump in because you know what? I want to keep this short. Everyone knows Wagwan. Everyone knows Wagwan right now. Chelsea, we're flopping more or less right now. But we don't know what's happening.
More than
it's
less,
cool.
but okay.
More than less, right? We played terribly. Actually, you know what? There were some elements that I liked, but that's what annoyed me more. Stupid errors that we made. Those 2 goals should not have happened. Stupid, lackadaisical. It just reminded me of last season when we would, control the game, whatever, and then we concede stupid goals, so on and so forth. We're playing really, really one-dimensional football. That's what I saw. Besides the fact that there were some individuals, Mason Mount had a phenomenal game. Kai Havertz had a better game yesterday. Tammy Abraham, I support him.
What about
But
Reece
he
James?
was lost. Doesn't matter. Reece James, he just come back from an injury.
Where you going, Wes? Come back.
I heard Tammy Abraham. That's
Best
all.
Yeah, I
right back in the league. Yeah, cool.
No,
He
go,
was
go.
terrible.
Carry on.
He is. He just came back from an injury, man. He wasn't even match fit. Let's let me talk about right backs.
Alright.
Let me wait till I get to your team. Isha. You shouldn't even be talking. Man. I'm sorry. I don't care. So at the end of the day, where we are right now.
Isha, you're right, bro.
Where we are right now. No,
Go,
listen,
Kadus.
Until he's looking down at my team, I'm going to talk to him.
we can talk about that too. Don't worry, Isha. We can talk about that too.
Come back to
Chelsea are playing shit right now, but guess what? We ain't gonna be shit for too much longer. So everyone can chill out, get the banter in now.
How much
Let's
How much
have a
longer?
is
Yeah?
too much longer?
We're talking
How long
about
is
12
too
to
much?
18 months.
Who knows?
24
bro?
months.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
okay,
Kadus, on a real level though,
It's
like
coming.
I feel like it's a big problem right now because it looks so disjointed. You don't know if it's coming from the manager, you don't know if it's coming from the players, or even both. You know what I mean? It seems like they don't understand the direction.
But let me. Yeah, I understand that, right? But also, what do people expect at this point in time?
I think I expect more than what I'm seeing.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure. But if you step away from football, and I've said this before, and I'll say this again, if you had young players coming in from the Bundesliga who can't see their families,
I get you.
Any
I get you.
And then dealing with people that sit in their chairs and then criticize them all day on
But
social
then-
media.
but then
Which is
should-
fine. They get paid for it. I get
you. But then shouldn't it be Lampard who says, okay, you know what? They are struggling right now. I'm going to put them on the bench no matter what their
Which
price
is what
tag
he's done.
is.
Bernard's been put on the bench.
And
Havertz
Havertz
has
as
been
well.
left out.
Nah, that's not what he
Both of
did.
But at-
Behave.
but at-
He
at
put
the
them there
end-
because they're dead food. That's the only reason they're on the bench.
Well, no.
Yeah,
There's
because he
multiple
played them.
different-
He
there's
played them
multiple
for games,
reasons.
and then he
There's
dropped them
multiple
because he had to.
reasons.
They
Multiple
were shit.
reasons. Kai Havertz has been benched on many occasions.
They're not
But
missing
like I said,
home.
Isha. Like I said, Isha.
They're not missing home.
Just wait. till I
Okay,
get to
Kadus.
Wait till I
You
get
guys
to-
now, you've just come out of the Leicester tough game. Now you're going into Wolves. That's going to be another tough game. The only thing I would say is Wolves don't have an out-and-out striker right now, which could play to your advantage.
They don't need
But still, they're
They're
a
still
team.
scoring more goals than Chelsea, bro.
The situation with Chelsea right now is we again look disjointed. Now, fair play against Leicester. Kante wasn't playing. We then went to a double pivot with Kovacic and Mason Mount. I mean, it worked to a degree, but we weren't getting a lot of ball progression. Mason Mount was having to do a lot of work. Obviously, Tammy Abraham was in place of Giroud. Giroud was injured, so we had Tammy Abraham. You can see how disjointed that was. When Kai Havertz wanted to progress the ball in the final third, Tammy would lose it. We saw that. So he had a terrible game. So there was those small details which we saw. I think people are looking at the 2-0 and we want to just kind of put everything under a blanket, which I understand because Chelsea have been appalling. I'll put my hands up and say that. I'm worried about some of Lampard's tactics, some of his decisions. It's clear to see he's inexperienced.
But I thought you man worked hard on the defence.
Well, it's clear that we did.
No, but
There's some money in that defence.
there's some
But obviously-
dodginess. though
Because your
going
last
on.
excuse was like, we're working hard on defence.
It's not an excuse, but if you're
And then you had a few
defend.
clean sheets and you were like, yes, defence is
It
on
wasn't a
point.
few, it was
It
more
wasn't
than
a
a few.
It
There's a lot
was
to about
a
Mendy as well.
17. It was a
Yep.
17 game
Yeah,
unbeaten
yeah.
run. It was a 17 game unbeaten. I don't care
Hey,
what no one
Kieran's
says.
got a point, bruv. Let's talk about Mendy, though, innit?
Mendy's
That's
dead
fine,
food,
but,
bruv.
but listen, we can have those conversations. I can sit here and talk about the errors that come on, bruv. It's obvious.
Dead
It's
food.
obvious. But here's the thing. I'm going to be biased about my team, but wait until here's my conclusion. Chelsea shit right now. We're going to get better. I don't know if Lampard's in or out, but I'm going to back him until someone else is in. If Nagelsmann comes in, cool, whatever.
How long
We
are
move.
you going to give Lampard?
Bruv, listen, if you lose the next two,
Nah,
three
be
games.
real. Because
Yeah.
Kemal said he's giving
He
us
just said
to
it, though.
6
He
months.
just said it.
Listen,
He just said it.
if we lose the next 2-3 games, then yeah, you're gonna have to look at
said
that.
The next
next
two
time.
or three.
Three games. 3 games.
You're going to be bottom of the table by then, bruv.
Arsenal
Three
will take him.
games.
Arsenal
Hold
will
on.
take him.
Hold on.
To be
Did
honest with you,
Isha just talk to me about
Who you playing
After
against today?
5 games, bro, and you drew 3 and you lost 2, and you want to okay.
Okay, but you know what's funny about that?
No. it's
We've
not, it's
dropped
not,
points
it's
in
not.
5 games in a
It's not.
row,
Don't
and
worry
we
about
still
it.
can't
Let's
see you in the
Let's
table.
get it.
We
Let's
still
get
can't
it.
see you.
Let's get it. Let's
So
get
what's
it.
that say about Chelsea, bro?
If buts and
Alright,
maybes.
Wait.
It's
Kadus,
what
3
we
games.
get by
Is that
looking
include
to
cup
the picture.
games? Kadus, 3 games. Is that include cup games or just Premier League games?
Cup games. If we lose and lose,
Everything,
bruv,
of course.
listen.
Taking
Come on.
receipts. Taking
Okay,
receipts now, Ben.
Kadus,
Come on.
going into the Wolves game, do you think you can get a result in that game?
Of course, we can potentially get a result from anyone.
No. But I'm
it's
not
not
talking
true.
about that. I'm talking about
Do you think you'll get a
put
result?
everything into. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Oh
Kadus.
my
I don't even
God.
know. I don't.
Do you know
I
what
don't-
their 3 games
I don't
are?
know right now.
Wolves, Burnley, and Tottenham. Oh my
That's tough.
days.
Wow.
Yo, Kadus, I'm
We're going to be
bang
talking
that.
about.
banged Burnley
We're going to be
3-0.
talking about
We
a
banged-
5-game run for Chelsea in a minute. You know that.
We banged Burnley 3-0. The same
All
Burnley
right,
that
what
beat
did
you
Burnley
guys
just
today.
do
All
to
right, let's
Liverpool?
move on.
Now.
So you
Let's
talk
move
about
on.
my team, bro. I've got many conversations.
All
with
right,
you.
Kadus.
OS. You know what makes me laugh, right? When someone says, "Well, we beat that team 3-0 that you just lost to," and I'm like, "But we beat
It's the same thing that you do.
You.
You do exactly the same.
Let's move the middleman out of the way.
Let's move on. Let's move
Look
on.
at yourself in the middle.
Let's move on from Chelsea right now. I'm really excited for that Chelsea Wolves game. I'm not gonna lie, but let's move on from that right now. Let's go
coming from
to.
watching them lose.
Worry about your own team, bro.
Let's go to a bit more positive vibes right now. Manchester United, Pogba. That's all I'm gonna say. Pogboom, maybe. Pogboom, maybe.
James is brewing.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Against Fulham, we went 1-0 down. Isha got excited. I remember in the group, you got excited.
Yep.
DEBO got
Everyone got
excited too.
excited.
But for me, everyone got excited. But for
me,
me, I wasn't nervous because I was like, it's early in the game. United have got the best record at coming back from behind and beating teams. I think it's like we got 21 points from being in a losing position. And I think the next team was Liverpool, I think, with 10 points. So that's huge. So I was never nervous about that. Like, and it's good that I can feel about that, about the team. You know what I mean?
That was me last season.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I just, yeah, I was, to be honest, I have to take a step back and just say apologise for any slander I had over Ole Solskjaer because
He's
regardless of what people want to say about him, yeah, right now he is, yeah. So I mean, in regards to that, credit to where credit's due. When I saw the score, I was like, all right, 1-1, and there was nothing in my mind that thought that United were going to lose. I thought someone's going to bang a goal, and look, it was Mr. Paul Pogba. That guy got
goal.
a lot of criticism. Yes, an amazing
left
goal.
peg as well.
Do you know what I'm really happy about?
I let Mukta describe that goal because I don't think I should be describing it.
No,
All I'm saying is.
Do you know what I'm really happy about? Okay, that's just to add to that is like Bruno has lost steam in the last 4 or 5 games. He's lost steam, even if he's assisted or whatever. He's lost steam, and I'm just glad that Pogba is stepping up. You know, I'm glad that even if he's misplacing passes here and there, he's stepping up. Like he's actually trying to dominate the midfield and
He's being decisive.
I said this in regards to when he was in the French World Cup. And I said people are disrespecting him way too much. Everyone was talking about, oh, Kante this, but Pogba was a big cog in that. He is a big time player.
It's not just Pogba, man. Cavani, you need to give this guy his flowers as well.
Cavani,
Like he's
bad boy.
He's come and he's saved you guys so many times. I must say though, the last goal we scored, it was a goalkeeping error. Very, very lucky. The fact that he got there. The fact that he got there and he put it away. That's the main thing. That's all that counts.
Martial, Rashford wouldn't do that. Rashford wouldn't have been in that position, and that's a striker. You know, that's
and even Origi said
Cavani.
Rashford and Martial should be put in the same sentence.
Cavani is
Rashford
a bully
gets way too much
with defenders, and he just makes them all focus on him, and he just allows everyone around him to.
It's his movement. He's here 1 second, gone the next.
It's clever.
Really
very
high
clever
quality. Yeah, his movement's insane.
Like we really need to keep this guy fit. We have to keep this guy fit for as long as possible because he really makes a difference to our team. And even Pogba said after the game that we don't have strikers like him, you know, and he made it clear, like, you know, Martial and Rashford don't do the things that this guy does, which was good that they know that as well. So anyway, really grateful we won that. Back to the top of the league. Next game that we have, hopefully, should be a routine victory. I mean, it's difficult to say that in the Premier League, but Sheffield United. At home to Sheffield United. Sheffield United.
Okay.
That should be a routine victory for me.
It should be.
They're dead food.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we shouldn't concede a goal and it should be, you know, straightforward. Hopefully this doesn't come back to haunt me, but I'm really confident going into that game.
The only worry is if Sheffield look what Fulham did and they tried to do that and then they park the bus as soon as they score.
But the thing is, it doesn't matter because that's what I'm saying. Even if they score, it doesn't matter because I feel confident that we will create chances to break them up and score a goal. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel confident this year that we can do that. We created chances against the likes of... Go on.
No, I was gonna say Sheffield have been really bad this season. I think they've maybe only won 1 or 2 games this season. That's how bad it. There you go. It just shows you. So they are bottom. They've got what, maybe 5 or 6 points.
Yo, we have to take them apart.
It's scary how bad they are.
This could be another week where we can get further away from Liverpool if Liverpool drop points against
Don't even
Spurs,
talk about Liverpool right now. Talk about Man City. Talk about Man City.
No, for real.
It's not
Man
just
City
Liverpool either. Man City,
it's true. It's
Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester. No,
Other teams out there.
for sure. Like I think City are the ones that are favourites. For me, City are those favourites.
City are favourites.
They still got 2 games.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait a
they've
minute.
got
Hold
one
on, wait a
game.
minute.
One game.
Can we snip this back when Isha said that? When Isha was, when we said that City is going to win the league. Well, a lot of us said City was going to win the league. Mm-hmm. And do you remember the ruckus that Isha was?
Yeah. Isha did not believe it at the beginning.
Now guess what you just said just about 2 seconds ago.
Did he say they were going to win the league?
He was like, yeah, you know what?
I did not. That's not what I said.
Well, actually,
and
yeah,
you
well,
lot
you
are
know.
watching, yeah? You see this guy lying on camera right now. What did I say? Did I say they're favourites? Yeah. Did I say they're going to win the league? No.
Oh, so they're
Who
not
are
going to win the league
favourites?
for you. Who do you think is going to win the league?
Semantics.
Who do you
Me,
think is gonna
I
win
don't
the
know.
league?
This is the most open year I've seen for God knows how long.
It's really exciting.
I was ruling out
Competitive.
Leicester 2 weeks ago, and now I'm like,
Leicester are consistent and they play good football.
yeah,
Yo,
and
Leicester
they
are
always stay
consistent.
fit.
They've been
But
consistent.
actually, I
No one
lied. This
noticed
season
it.
they've had mad injuries as well. Like
They have had injuries.
yeah.
Everyone's
When
back
you
fit.
played them, they were vexed because they were like, why were everyone talking about Liverpool injuries? We got injuries too.
Yeah, they had, and they were key players as
Deonchu,
well.
Pereira.
Yeah, and
Yo,
Didi
I
was
think-
out at that point as well.
I think when we play against Sheffield United, I think we can't go with 2 defensive midfielders. I think we just have to do that against the likes of Liverpool or City. Like I think when we
Yeah.
play Sheffield United,
It's not needed.
Exactly, Pogba and Bruno. It's the same way we did against Fulham. Pogba and Bruno have to play, and it has to be Fred in there to have that industry. Because Fred has been playing really, really well. Shaw has been on form as well. Like, I'm really happy with the direction the club's going. I know you mentioned Ollie Kadus, and I agree with you. He's done amazing for the club. I don't know if he's the guy that's going to bring us trophies. I'm not going to lie. I'm still on the fence, but I'm happy with where we are right now. That's, I think, what
Just
I
enjoy
can
it,
say.
innit? Just enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
a good time to be a United fan, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah, for real.
Also,
for
what
real.
I'm saying is as well, Sheffield United, they normally like blast you for about 5 to 6 minutes at the beginning of the match, and then they just go missing. So
I hope
if you
that.
can
I
withhold
hope
the
that.
storm, then yeah.
No, but I hope they blast us because that's what we want. We want those pocket of spaces that they will create for them coming at us. So let's see what happens. But anyway, let's move on. We're going into that game. I'm confident. Hopefully we get the results to... We may not be top actually by the time we play that game because City play their game in hand on
So Van
Saturday.
der Beek is not playing anymore. Yeah, cool.
He's still benched, but Van der Beek might play against Liverpool. But you know what? I think Van der Beek could also be given games in the Europa League. That's the
He's that
perfect
guy
time.
though.
Huh?
Mad.
I know.
I can't believe he's that
I don't
guy.
get it. I really don't get it.
It's not
Best
Ole. He
player-
wasn't Ole signing. Like he wasn't
I know,
Ole
that's-
signing.
People are saying that, but you know, why would they force a signing on him if he doesn't
That's what
want
happens.
it?
Clubs have been doing it
Yeah.
for years, bro.
Yeah, but why him? He's not got the commercial
Because
appeal.
The
That doesn't
Mascherano
feel
Tevez
like...
deal, I don't think was primarily
Yeah,
just
but
a manager.
the-
I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
like
lie. I still think he's gonna. I still think he's gonna succeed at United. I'm not lying. I
you said
think
he's
right
fine.
now. The problem is right now what has happened that no one expected is Pogba is starting to perform. Nobody expected that. Remember, Pogba is probably gonna leave in the summer.
That's
So
why,
once
that's
he
why he's
leaves,
performing well.
that's what I'm saying. So when
So
exactly,
his value goes up.
Exactly. And that's good for us. So we get money from him. If he leaves, then what do? You know, because we may get Sancho. If we get Sancho, we're not gonna get a midfielder as well to replace Pogba with the same type of money. Then it might be Van der Beek's turn to come in and do a thing. We don't know. So we'll see.
I don't
what
think
happens.
you get Sancho. You just got
I don't.
what's in Diallo.
Diallo, yeah, I don't think you'll
No,
buy
but
a young
Diallo's
player
young.
to play in that position.
Diallo's young. He's another Greenwood. We can't expect him to perform straight away and bang straight away and rely on
Yeah.
him heavily.
I agree, but the only reason why I don't think he'll be Sancho is because Sancho's still very young. He's like 21. So
Yeah.
that would
Have we
block
bought
Diallo's
Kadus?
progress. I see you getting someone who's already in their prime, like a 27-year-old who's banging, and then
Like
Diallo
Grealish?
can learn from him. Yeah, exactly. And then Diallo can learn from him, and then Grealish is phased out and Diallo's phased in. Like that for me.
I just know that. Remember, United were going after Sancho when we also were doing the Diallo deal. Remember that? So
Yeah.
it means they were going for both. So I don't.
Or they were hedging bets against one or the other type vibe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's
Yeah.
one or the other.
Anyways, let's move on from this, please.
All right. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Ben wants to move on from success. Okay, let's not.
But you see, not like Kadus. He walked away and came back, and you man was still talking.
I'm just scrubbing. Listen, you know why I'm here.
All right, let's
You know
move
what?
on.
You know why I'm here.
The big game of that game week. Tottenham versus Liverpool. Before we go to Tottenham versus Liverpool, First of all, Spurs, well done. You won 3-1, got the job done against Sheffield United.
And Dobele's goal.
Oh yeah, Dombele's a bad boy.
That was dope.
Bad
That was
boy.
dope.
Bad boy.
That was a bad boy goal, yeah.
Now let's go to Liverpool.
Raw, that was quick. That was quick.
Sometimes you just gotta go quick. Sometimes you just gotta go quick. Unless
I wasn't even ready for it.
Ben, you could tell me some things about that game. But
No, let's go quick.
let's go to Liverpool, bro.
I like that. I like this energy.
What is that now? 6 games? Is that 6 games without a goal, or is that 6 games without a win?
We
Or
need some of this.
what is going on? Klopp
You gotta need
is
something stronger
losing
than
it,
that.
trying to fight managers. The players look disjointed all over the place. I have to give Alisson quality. I mean, he played a really good game
Some good
against
saves.
Burnley. Thiago, I don't know what he was doing today. Let's be real.
Nah, do you know what it was? He was trying too hard today because nothing was happening. So he was trying to
Bruh,
force
he was
it.
giving bare balls away, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to force it.
I was
and
wondering
it's like-
if he could do it on a cold night against Burnley, bro. That's what I was wondering.
Matip was flopping a couple of times as well, bro. Like,
Nah, Matip was alright. Fabinho was really good. Really
Trent
good.
Alexander-Arnold.
He was
What
definitely-
is going on?
Both our fullbacks
Salah.
were dead today.
What is going on?
I can't cuss
The
him
whole
today.
team was
Mane.
going on. The whole team.
What
Mane
is
is
the whole
dead.
going
team.
on?
Mane dead.
Firmino.
Origi.
Origi!
Origi.
That was that for me.
Origi.
That put everything into context when Origi got that chance. I thought it was 1-0. Man,
When
When I
was
saw
back
that,
in Barcelona.
I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident because I just.
What do you
know
mean? You
Origi-
said you were gonna win 2-0. What do you mean you weren't confident?
No, I mean when he ran through,
Oh,
I wasn't
okay,
confident he was going to
gotcha.
score that because of who it was. If it was anybody else, it's 1-0. It could have been Alisson, 1-0, not Origi.
The same guy that got into the final in the Champions League.
Origi scores the goals he should never score. He's that guy. Like the one against Newcastle, the header, and then the one against Everton, where it hit the bar, came back, and he headed it in. Like he scores
Bruh.
them type of weird juju goals.
Forget about Origi, bruv.
Ugh.
Anfield curse broken.
Yeah.
Burnley were the ones to beat you at Anfield. That is crazy.
Yeah.
After how many years? After 30 years or so?
I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah.
That penalty did look soft for me. It looked a little.
It was a bit soft,
I
and he
will
booted
say-
it out of play as well.
Yeah, I will say that. I will say it was a little bit soft. I have to be honest there, but still, they deserved. They deserved everything that they got.
I'm not even mad at it.
Burnley worked hard, man.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah.
Burnley deserved
Kadus, are you alright? What's going on, bro?
I'm done with this, man. I'm done with this, man.
It was
Tell
there.
us.
I'm done
Tell
with
us.
I'm done with this.
Nah, Kadus,
No,
express yourself, man.
you know what the thing is. The thing is, this isn't even about Liverpool right now. I'm gonna just put them to the side. Yeah? For Lord knows how long. And the thing is, what people see in the videos is cool. But what you don't know is this gentleman here that's not wearing his Liverpool top today. And
Oh yeah, that's
deservedly
lame. You're not
so.
wearing your Liverpool
Man coming to
top.
wipe
I
beat off.
deservedly
I burnt
so.
it.
I
I
deservedly
burnt it.
I'm going to talk about why that comment was problematic. But anyway, before we even do that, before we even do that, this guy
That
has
top
been
deserves to
on
be
me
burnt, bro. It's
every-
old.
Everyone.
every day. Werner this. What about Havertz? Let's talk about these guys. Yeah, let's talk about Lampard. Let's talk about the non-stop in there. And I thought to myself, I'm waiting for the day where I can actually just bun everything. I don't care if Chelsea get relegated right now, and I'm going to regret that. I'm going to regret that in the next 5 minutes. But right now, I don't care. Because I didn't even look at the match today. I didn't even look at the match. But I was chilling. I was eating. I had a pie. My housemate made the best pie ever. I'm eating pie. I'm chilling. And when I'm checking my phone now and I'm going, wait a minute, no, okay, no. 69 minutes. I'm not even going to go into the group because you know what? Paul might get something. Okay, cool. I then check again. And what do I see? 1-0. So I'm like, okay, maybe Liverpool might get it, but I realised because if you lot don't remember the past 4 or 5 games I've said in that group, have you found it funny that Liverpool have like drawn 3 and lost? No one? Cool. And look, you even mentioned it. It's like, you know, is it back funny that people aren't scoring? And then we bring it up, and then there's a lot of conversation about, you know, Van Dijk, because apparently he's in the final third with Mane, Salah, and Firmino. Okay. Apparently the world class third. Anyway, I don't want to disrespect him too much because it is what it is. But let me just tell you something. let me just tell you something, bro. Those conversations that we have about Werner Havertz daily, which you yourself, because you're an objective guy, knows the reasonings behind it. But this, it's unacceptable, bro. So I need you to speak to me right now with your chest and talk to me about why your team is dead food right now. That's it. Let me know.
Why are they not scoring goals?
Yeah, get the Kleenex.
Okay. Basically,
That's the passion, bro.
I read a report the other day,
It's
right?
crying. Look at that, tears.
Do you know what? I read the report the other day from the Mirror. David Maddock, right? He's the Liverpool insider, and he
The
did a
Mirror?
report on what's going on with Liverpool.
Mirror.
Yeah, but
nah,
he's,
shut up,
David
bro,
Maddock
please.
is the Liverpool insider, so if it's him that writing it, I trust it. And he was saying that he was speaking to Jurgen
we go.
Klopp the other day, and Klopp was saying that Liverpool made a key mistake over the Christmas period. They started watching DVDs of Chelsea from early in the season, thinking, do you know
That
what? We
was
can
really
learn a bit
good.
from how their attack is structured.
That was...
What happened is we started playing like them, and now you see that the
Was that the
form
punchline?
of Werner Havertz
Was that the
is being
punchline?
mirrored by our front
Was
three.
that the... Okay.
So
Let me counter
Basically-
you, Isha. Let me counter
Basically,
you, Isha.
you are what you eat.
Here's the
Ladies
difference.
and gentlemen,
Here's the
we
difference
digest
between...
it.
snippet of
Ben,
what
Ben,
happens in the
Ben,
group.
So that's what happens.
Ben,
Isha,
please.
Isha.
Nothing else
Isha,
can explain it.
look,
Nothing else
let
can
him
explain
talk,
it.
Let him talk. Let
That
me
must
just
be
say
it.
something. Let me just
We
say.
watched you.
Let me just say something.
Alright.
Here's the difference between Chelsea and Liverpool right now. You know about that time where we won in convincing fashion, which was a few times. But in 2004, what happened? We came back and did
Counting
it
in
again.
one hand.
For sure, 5. How many have you won?
Oh shit.
What you mean right now or overall? Because we're still shitting on you when it comes to that.
No. Premier League. How many have you won?
Are you only going to count that?
That's the conversation right now, right? We're not talking about Champions League. We're talking about Premier League, no?
No, I'm talking about
How many
the
Premier
league.
Leagues have you won?
We've
Alright,
won
alright.
the
Okay,
league
well that's fine. That's
a
fine.
lot more than you guys.
Chelsea right now are
You
on.
won the league more times than
Hold
Chelsea.
up.
Yeah,
Yes.
league, yeah,
the league.
Ben, it's fine.
Not
The
Premier
league.
League.
Ben is fine. Chelsea
league.
are nowhere near the level, bro. That's fine. We understand that. We can talk about how shit Chelsea are. Cool. A round of applause. But this is Liverpool. Apparently, that was meant to be one of the greatest teams of all time, and this is the excuse you're giving me. 2 days ago, you said, "Oh, you know what? We're fourth. We're fourth." Is that the mentality?
Nah, I wasn't celebrating that. I was just laughing at the fact that we're
Mukhtar, did
still
you make a
above
comment
you.
about that? Anyway, that's fine. That's the WhatsApp.
Ish.
Yeah.
So you're confident that you're gonna beat Spurs, yeah?
Yep.
Can you tell me?
No, we
what
haven't
you
gone to the
think?
Spurs game yet.
Mate, let's talk about that. I'm
Ben
waiting.
wanted to go
Isha,
straight
give me.
there.
Tell me about
We haven't spoke about
tell me about the
Burnley,
articles
what's
you
going on?
read.
I'm ready.
Tell me about the articles that you read or the whatever. Tell me about it.
Oh, that was basically it. Like, we watched you, man. We ended up
All
turning
right,
ways.
all right. Let's
Now-
move on from that. Okay,
We've got to switch up.
So you guys, again, there was another game now where you guys couldn't find goals. Now you're going up against Spurs.
Against
Yeah.
Spurs
Burnley
are
at
coming off of a
home.
win.
Burnley at home.
Burnley at home. You're going to
Don't
Spurs
just
away.
breeze
This
past
is
that.
the-
lads.
This is
Burnley
a
at
big
home.
game. No, but this is a big game. Going to Spurs is a big game because you lose that game, there's a potential that you could be now 9 points behind the top. I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger. So it's a huge game for Liverpool.
Yeah.
How can you get all points from Spurs right now? Because you're not finding goals. How are you going to find these goals? And Spurs will challenge your defenders. You know, Spurs will give your defenders a run. So how are you going to do that?
Well, do you know what I like about the way you asked that question?
What?
Is when you were like, it's a big game for Liverpool because we could be far away from the top. But you said nothing about Spurs. So that's kind of telling me that you just put them out of the bin, bruv.
No, because we're talking about Liverpool. We're talking about you. We're talking about you, man.
Anyway. So I'm
I'm
answer the question,
searching.
innit?
You know when he's searching,
Diversion.
he was searching.
Skepta,
He's
innit?
talking to you
Put him
about
in the
your
bin.
team.
Somebody
Anyway,
go, bruv.
it's
Yeah,
calm.
that's it.
But anyway, I'll answer your questions.
You tried
yeah.
it, bruv. Like you tried to talk about the Mirror and whoever the reporter is for the Mirror.
This guy's digging up articles from 1963 or some shit. I don't know.
On Isha,
I'm gonna
boy,
find
Isha.
it. I'm gonna
tried
find
it.
it. I'm gonna
All right,
find
go
it.
answer the
But
question.
anyway,
Answer the
Check the
question.
nuance and
Anyway.
context when he talks about his team, yeah? Check it. Okay, cool.
They've answered.
cool.
Go.
Anyway,
How you gonna score?
I think we can score against Spurs. And Spurs are going to be slightly more open than a team like Burnley. Like Spurs camp, yeah, but they're not going to be as defensively compact as a team like Burnley. Burnley play with their entire 11 in 1/3 of the pitch. Spurs are going to leave a couple man up the field, Harry Kane and Son. They did it the last time against us. That's how you got the
You
goal.
said your team was winning 2-0 against Burnley. You said that last week.
Yeah, I also said we were going to beat you 3-0, and I think I was close. But anyway.
All right.
Isha,
hold on,
I don't think
go.
you've been watching Tottenham, man. Harry
No,
Kane
I'm
is back
watching
defending. Harry Kane is back defending. Harry
no,
Kane
but-
is back defending. Harry Kane is everywhere.
Yeah, but he didn't do that very well against us the last time we played him. So I'm just saying.
But he improved from that. He learned his lesson from that. But
He was on
you know
fire
what?
at that point.
You-
But anyway,
hold
we'll
on,
come
hold on.
back
Ish,
to that.
So hold on, Ish. So your whole idea that you're gonna win 2-0 against Spurs is just because you
I think I said 3-0, but carry on.
Okay, you think 3-0. Oh my days, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's because you think that Spurs defensively are worse than Burnley.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just feel
Okay,
like
well,
there's
but I
some
think-
juju
I mean,
against
that-
Spurs where we are
No,
just
but-
so good at beating you guys.
But
How
Burnley
can
could
you
have
say
a
that
better
after you
defense
burn
than
your after you burn your shirt?
Hold on, but you man had juju in your own stadium and you still got tucked.
Yeah, but the last team to stop us from winning at Anfield last season was Burnley. They were the only ones that took points at that place. So,
Okay.
Manchester
okay.
United too.
nah, not Anfield. It was
Okay.
Old Trafford.
But
You got
hold
used
on,
to draw.
What does that
but here's
even
the
mean?
thing. But here's the thing. You're not at Anfield. You're not at Anfield now. And
Exactly.
and I swear
Alright.
this season when you were playing away, you got tapped like 7-2. No. All right.
Wait, that one game?
Alright.
All right. Ben and Isha, actually, a question to both of you. Where do you guys think this game will be won?
Defense.
Both defenses? You mean whoever plays better out of the two defenses?
No,
Unless-
I know.
unless
I know
we're
exactly.
midfield.
Listen. I know exactly what Spurs are gonna do. Okay, Spurs are gonna sit back, soak up the shit attack that Liverpool have got at the moment.
Jeez.
Let's be real. They're
It
shit
is.
attacking. You're shit going forward, and then we're just gonna counter you, and we're gonna bang bare goals. It's gonna be that.
Bare goals, man. Said.
Yeah.
I
Whoa.
wouldn't say bare goals, Ben. Ben.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
no,
dying
no,
there.
Let's be honest,
You're dying there.
Let me be realistic. Here's my realistic view. Yeah, it's gonna be 2-1 to Spurs. That's realistic view.
So you think we're
Because-
going to score then?
No, I think because
do you
we
mean
have
no? You
all-
said 2-1.
Listen, because we have listen. Let me explain.
Okay.
Because we have a guy called Aurier in our team, okay, who likes to give away silly penalties and silly free kicks. That's gonna cost us, you
Fair
know.
enough.
And that's where I see the goal coming in.
But the thing with Aurier though is he gives you a plus going forward. That's why he plays a
Oh
lot.
yeah,
because,
of course,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's if he even goes there.
You know what
Uh,
though? Like it's gonna be Aurier versus Robertson, so that's gonna be interesting.
Sorry, Aurier
That's
scored
gonna
in
be
our
cool.
last game going forward. Okay,
Yeah.
just to let you know, he's going forward.
And it's gonna be Reguilon
He's like
versus
Trent, right now. You know, he's still
It's gonna
going
be mad.
forward, but you know.
Okay.
can't defend.
That's not a compliment, bro.
Isha,
Nah, Trent's shit in both sides right now. I'm not even
Isha,
going to lie to you.
are you confident? Isha, are you confident going into this game?
Honest to God, yeah, I'm not even trying to be weird. I'm always confident going against the big team because we play so much better. Like, with you kind of taking someone like Crystal Palace out of the way because we whooped them. But, like, against big teams, we've got a great record.
But
so
did
that's
you
why
score
I'm
against
confident.
United?
No, we didn't, but we didn't lose. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Like, I'm confident we're not
Should
going to
have
lose this
lost,
game.
but anyway.
But you
Well,
just
no,
said you're
because
gonna
we had
have
chances
that
as
same
well.
argument against
We had
Chelsea.
chances as well.
But
Use
you
that
just
same
said you're gonna
argument
score
against Chelsea.
3-0. You just said you're
Mad.
gonna score 3-0, and then you
Yeah.
said I'm confident we're not gonna lose. What?
Yeah. Okay, you're jumping on
Who's
semantics
scoring?
now. I've already said we're going to batter you, bro.
All right,
Isha,
all right, all
Isha,
right.
who is scoring for you? Because your whole attack at the moment is looking weak. Who is going to score for
To
you?
be honest, I don't know. It could be Ronaldo. It depends on who plays. Like, I don't even know what team's going to play that game.
No,
Let's be
but
real.
let's be real. I mean,
Alisson,
Salah could
Alisson's
get a
gonna
goal
come
out of
in for a
nowhere.
header on a corner.
Salah-
Ali-
Salah could get a goal out of nowhere, though. I mean, they've got.
He's got a great record against Spurs, Salah.
Yeah.
Not if Regulan plays.
What happened the last time Regulon played?
Ooh.
No, but Regulan wasn't like.
That's what I thought.
Isn't his name
no.
Reguilon? You guys say
Regulan,
Reguilon.
Yeah, I think it's
Regulan was
Reguilon.
not.
I think it's
Regulan
Reguilon.
was not responsible for those 2 goals that you scored last time.
I'm not saying he's responsible. You're
All
just
right,
saying he's
all
going
right,
to be
let's
playing.
move
So
on
I'm
from
like,
that.
that
Let's
didn't
move
change
on
that
from
last
that
time.
then. So, Isha is confident. Ben, are you confident going into it? One word answer, one sentence answer.
He was confident last time, by the way.
Yeah, I'm confident.
All right. So we're
Liar.
gonna see what happens. I mean, this
Look at
is
my
the
face.
game. That's
I'm
the
confident.
game of the week. That game week. So it's gonna be
What,
fire.
City play?
I think.
I tell you why. Yeah, if
What, did
Liverpool
City
won,
play?
if Liverpool won today
City?
against Burnley, I wouldn't be confident.
Yep.
But
Go on. If
if
you wouldn't be
Liverpool
confident.
didn't- if Liverpool won today against Burnley, I wouldn't be confident. But because they didn't win, that means that they just gone. They've
Nah.
got no.
But what if we slap United on Sunday? Are you still going to be thinking the same?
I like the slap talk.
Why are you saying slap? What are you talking about? Slap? Have you not seen what's been happening, bro?
No, I'm asking the question.
How do you need only one?
What? I'm asking that to Ben because he was using that as an example. So I'm saying, will you change your mind if that happens?
No, because I, to be honest with you, considering that United are top of the league, I think that's going to be their priority at the moment. So I don't think they're going to pay.
No. United are going to go for it, mate. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Okay.
United just because it's Liverpool.
But
Liverpool and winning a
let's-
trophy.
Let's go with the analogy that Isha's used before. Yeah, cup games are different to league games. Simple as. So even if Liverpool win against United in a cup game, it still don't mean shit for the Premier League.
Not even for confidence,
We'll
though.
see. We'll see. Let's say we'll see. Let's move on from that. So there you have it. We're gonna go to our score predictions. Before we go to our score predictions, guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you agree with some of the comments that are being made in this show. Let us know if you feel sorry for Isha today.
I got
We'd love to hear.
roasted.
So you guys know the deal. Score predictions. Quick score predictions.
Looks like he's still got more for you.
I'm a little bit darker as well, innit? I got tan, bruv.
All right, first game. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. I'm going to say this is going to be a 2-1 West Ham win. What are you saying, Kadus?
2-0 West Ham.
Kieran?
2-2 draw.
Okay, Ben?
2-1 West Ham.
Isha?
2-1 West Ham.
Okay, next game, Newcastle versus Leeds. I'm going to say this is going to be a 2-2 draw. What are you saying, Kadus?
I say 2-0 Leeds again.
Okay, Team Kazan. Kieran, what are you saying?
Raw, try to be up the thing. Newcastle 1, Leeds 2.
Okay, Ben?
I think it's 3-2 to Newcastle.
Okay, Isha?
1-1.
1-1. Okay, West Brom versus Manchester City. I think it's going to be another clean sheet, 2-0 Man City. What are you saying, Kadus?
3-0 Man City.
Kieran?
I think West Brom might get a goal. West Brom 1, Man City 3.
Wow, okay. Ben?
2-0 City.
Isha?
3-0 City.
Okay. Remember, De Bruyne might not play that game. He might have picked up an injury. Anyway, Southampton versus
Don't
Arsenal.
matter, got Bernardo Silva.
Southampton, fair enough. Southampton versus Arsenal. I'm going to say actually 2-1 Arsenal. What are you going to say in Kadus?
1-0 Arsenal.
Okay. Kieran?
Same as you, Mukhtar. 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay. Ben?
1-1.
Okay. Isha?
I'm going 2-1 Southampton.
Wow. Wednesday game. Burnley
NZ.
versus Aston Villa. I'm going to say 2-0 Aston Villa. They're looking good, man. Kadus, what are you saying?
I'd say the same 2-0 Aston Villa.
Kieran?
Yeah, same 2-0 Villa.
Ben?
1-1.
Okay. Isha?
2-1 De Villa.
Okay. Chelsea versus Wolves. I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea. I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea. What are you saying, Kadus?
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0. Another clean sheet. Wow. Okay. Kieran, what are you saying?
Yeah, I've gone 2-0 Chelsea as well.
Okay. Ben?
Nah, 2-1 Wolves. Come on now.
Isha?
Same as Ben, 2-1 Wolves.
Okay.
Come on, Semp. We got this.
Brighton versus Fulham. I'm going to say this is going to be a 1-1 draw. What are you saying, Kieran? Not Kieran. Kadus.
Yeah, 1-1. It's got a draw over that.
Okay. Kieran?
Yeah, I've got the same 1-1.
Ben?
2-1 Fulham.
Isha?
1-1.
Okay. Everton versus Leicester. I think Everton are going to continue their run. 2-0 Leicester. What are you saying, Kadus?
Yeah, 2-1 Leicester.
Kieran?
Oh, I've gone 3-2 Leicester.
Whoa, I hope that
They knew
happens.
that
What are you
was
saying,
close.
Ben? What are you saying, Ben?
2-1 Leicester.
Okay. Isha, what are you saying?
2-1 Leicester.
Manchester United versus Sheffield United. I'm going to be a little bit reserved and say 2-0 Manchester United. What are you saying, Kadus?
3-1 United.
Kieran?
3-0 Pogba.
Wait. Ben, what are you saying?
2-0 Pogba.
Okay, Isha, what are you saying?
2-0 to the Red Devils.
Alrighty, and then the last game, Tottenham versus Liverpool. I'm going to say this is going to be a 2-2 draw. What are you saying, Kadus?
Kemal told me to say COVID champs. And with that, I'm going to say 3-1 Tottenham.
Whoa! What are you saying, Kieran?
Oh, man. 1-1.
1-1. Ben, what are you saying?
Nah, I'll let Ish go first, didn't I?
Okay, Isha, what are you saying?
I'm going 4-0 Liverpool.
No, seriously.
Isha. I will leave my own house now, Isha. 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 I will leave.
Why am I a Chelsea fan and I'm laughing right now? That is
Imagine if that happened.
Wow.
Imagine if that happened. That would be too fun.
Firmino 4 goals as well.
4-0.
Firmino, yeah.
All right, Ben, what you saying?
3-0, 3-0.
Okay, Ben, what you saying?
This guy's taking a mix, bro.
What you saying, Ben?
Drinking.
2-0 Spurs. 2-1 Spurs. Sorry.
2-1 Spurs. Okay, well there you have it. That's all the predictions for today's game. Guys,
Drinking, man. Isha,
Make
what's in
sure-
your carton? You got something strong, boy.
make sure you
Taking
guys
that strong the
subscribe.
whole time, bro.
Make sure you follow us. Make sure you let us know what the scores. Do you agree with some of these scores? that last prediction.
4-0.
You think it's going to be 4-0? Let us know. But until next week,
4-0
enjoy
Jose
the
will
games,
quit.
and we'll see you next
4-0
week.
Jose will quit. I'm
Thank
telling
you
you
very
now.
much.